Basic CAD Operations, Video 1. Before we begin drawing in Autodesk AutoCAD, I'll give you a quick tutorial on the features of AutoCAD. In our previous unit, we learned how to scale a drawing by using the Zero layer, the View tab, Layout, Rectangular, and drawing a viewport box. In that unit, I gave you drawings which you scaled. In this unit, we will begin drawing objects and putting those drawings to scale on our A-size paper space. We will be using our AutoCAD tutorial throughout this unit, and I will explain how to draw the guide plate, which is on page 1-18. You will see that the mechanical drawing template is chosen, and the mechanical drawing template has a square drawn in the model space. This square is so that you can load the file and have an appropriately sized drawing space. So most drawings that we complete will be drawn inside this box and model space, which is drawn on the Zero layer. Now, if we review from last unit, we will remember that Zero layer will not print. So this box will not appear on your final drawing. Okay, to begin drawing, we will always use the object layer to draw all of the lines that have to do with our object. Hence the name object. To begin drawing the guide plate, we will use our line command, our circle command. We will be using our offset command, and we will be using our delete command. And give it our method of drawing, we might be using the copy command, the move command, and the trim command. So here we go, guide plate on 118. We've checked out, we have our object layer, and I'm going to begin in the upper left-hand corner of the drawing, and I'm going to draw lines. I'm going to click on the line command, hover my mouse inside the box, click one time, bring my mouse down vertically, and notice that my line is not completely vertical. Even though I have a 90-degree angle displayed on the screen, we can see that the line is not exactly vertical. We must turn on our ortho mode so that we can draw 90-degree lines. Ortho mode, bottom section of the right-hand side of the screen. We can choose the ortho mode by clicking on at the bottom that says ortho, or we can just simply push F8 on our keyboard. Okay, once I have turned on ortho mode, I can see that my line is completely vertical, and now I will type in the number for the length of my line. The guide plate on 118 says that the line needs to be 6.5 inches. So now, without clicking my mouse, I will type 6.5, and I will press enter. Now, doing so gives me 6.5 inch line that ends in this general area. My line command is still active because I have not yet pressed the escape key or the enter key to close command. So in AutoCAD, when we open commands, we can leave those commands open and perform that function multiple times. Okay, our second is also 6.5. Excuse me, our second line is 5.5. So I will type 5.5 and press enter. My next line is vertical. My line command is still active, so I will drag my mouse to the right, and that line is also 2.5. And my last line on this side of the drawing will be at 3 inches. So I'm going to press 3, enter. Now I would like to close my line command because I need to go back and draw a line from this point and begin a new line segment. So I will press escape. And that closes the line command. You know that your line command is closed when you see your crosshair cursor as active. Okay, so now we're going to draw another line. So we'll click on the line command. We will click on the top left corner, drag to the right, and that line segment is 6.5 inches. Now I must draw a line to connect these two line segments. It is crucial that we have our object snap settings identical to the settings we had in Unit 2. And to verify, you will need endpoint, midpoint, center, quadrant, intersection, extension, perpendicular, and nearest all turned on so that we can draw our line segments snapping to the endpoints of this line, these two line segments. So I will draw a third line. I will click on this endpoint, and my ortho mode is on. So we will see that the line wants to go north or east to west, vertical or horizontal. But if I drag my cursor over to the endpoint and click my mouse one time, the line will snap to that endpoint even though my ortho mode is turned on. So we will override the vertical and horizontal command if we have our endpoint object snap turned on. And that's true for any object snap. So midpoint, center line, or center point, tangent, all of those things will override the ortho mode.